don't feel very confident right now, but that's not how I should be feeling. Because we're all sat in this room because we believe in the greatest miracle of all time, which is in our salvation. And we believe that Jesus died to save us. And along with his death came all sorts of beautiful gifts. Least of all, the gift of the Holy Spirit, which resides in us and should give us all the confidence in the world. And if that isn't enough, you've got all the stories in this book, all the truth that's in this book. Daniel in the lion's den, David and Goliath, the story of Pentecost when the Holy Spirit fell on all those people. Story after story after story. Do we believe in their truth? Do we believe that God is as powerful today as he was then? Do we believe that he's as able now in our lives as he was then? He took ordinary, meek people and he did marvellous things. And all this is documented in here to teach us and to show us and to say, look, I've got your back. Be confident in me. Do we still allow ourselves that awe and wonder that we did when we were kids and we heard these stories and we just thought, wow, that God's amazing. Look what he did. Do we really allow ourselves to feel awe and wonder, or do we try and explain it away with adult brains and adult minds? Because that God is still there today and he's living inside us. And we have something even better. We have the Holy Spirit. And our bodies are now the temple of the Holy Spirit. No longer do we have to go to a temple to worship God. One man, if they were lucky, once a year got to go before the presence of God. We now have that Holy Spirit in this temple. That should give us a whole heap of confidence. We should be walking around feeling completely untouchable because we are walking in God's presence continuously. We should have a humble and honest faith. Take him at his word. Nothing's in this book that shouldn't be in here. Everything's in here for a purpose. This book is to speak to us every day in our lives, in every situation we're facing. And we stand on his truth and his word and we say, I'm confident. I'm confident. And David says this in Psalm 116. And the bit I picked out is, and so I walk in the Lord's presence as I live here on earth. So I walk in the Lord's presence as I live here on earth. And then I read the whole psalm and I thought, I'm going to have to share it. I love the Lord because he hears my voice and my prayer for mercy, because he bends down to listen. I will pray as long as I have breath. Death wrapped its ropes around me. The terrors of the grave overtook me. I saw only trouble and sorrow. Then I called on the name of the Lord. Please, Lord, save me. How kind the Lord is. How good he is. So merciful, this God of ours. The Lord protects those of childlike faith. Awe and wonder. I was facing death and he saved me. Let my soul be at rest again, for the Lord has been good to me. He saved me from death, my eyes from my tears, my feet from stumbling. And so I walk in the Lord's presence as I live here on earth. I have no idea what I'm doing when I stand up here. And I had no idea what I was doing this morning. And I felt so shaken by it. But God gives me the confidence. Amen. And you can draw on him whenever, whatever you're facing. Amen. Let's just pray and just give God the glory this morning. Hallelujah.